The rescue team were told about a dog that wanders the streets with a huge belly during a few months. She can hardly move and looked very bad. Her name is Zhuzha. Due to abnormal heart function, a lot of liquid has accumulated in her abdominal cavity. More than 10 liters of liquid were pumped out of her belly. She will stay at the vet to continue treatment until she feels better. Her belly is healthy now, but she should be on heart medication throughout her life. She's looking for her forever family now. We are sure she will receive all the love and care she deserves. A man saw a kitty on a very cold day. The poor baby was so scared. But later the kitten came to the human by himself and started to meow aloud. "Where is your mommy?" The man tried to hug him to get the baby warm. Such a sweet, tiny kitten. At home, he ate a good meal. The next day, he got a nice flea bath. He's not going to be stray anymore. The rescuer's only goal when finding a home for kitties is a forever loving home. And finally, the perfect family was found. Bye-bye, baby. The last few days, the mother of these 4 babies didn't show up. The puppies were hungry and cold. And one day, local people called rescuers that Mama had come back. She was really nervous and looking for her puppies. Her pups miss her a lot. The rescuers gave her a beautiful name, Alika. So it was time to reunite her with her babies. Look how happy they are. It's so nice to see when a whole family is reunited. After vaccination, the rescue team started looking for families for them. We're so happy for this cute family. One of the horses from a ranch suddenly disappeared. Within an hour of searching, the groom found him stuck in the mud. The man immediately notified his family and they started to rescue the horse.
There we go. Come on, Tank. Come on, Tank. You can do it, Tank. You can do it.
They did the best they could with what they had. It was literally a manual effort with painstakingly slow results.
I'll stop.
Ryder.
Tank! Yeah! Buddy!
This was a very traumatic experience for all of the rescuers and the horse.
Come on!
They fought the laws of nature and gravity to free the 1-ton animal from the grips of the muddy bog and steep-banked river. It took them almost 9 hours to finally get him out and across the river and on the bank. It was extremely hard, but they did it. Bentley is safe now. That's the most important thing. A man saw a cat just sitting on the sidewalk asking for help. A cat looking like this needs help immediately. The people who rescued him named him Teddy. He had a home, but unfixed male cats like Teddy have a strong urge to go outside. Cats often wander a mile away from their home and get lost, eat something, and fight with other males. Teddy had a long road ahead. He moved into a foster home. Teddy's just giving his new owners a big dose of love, hope, and positivity. Even though he was eating most of his meals through a tube and taking a ton of different medications every day, Teddy remained in good spirits. It was amazing to see Teddy running and jumping for the first time, and finally feeling like a normal cat. A rescue cat is happy, healthy, and feeling better. It's time to say goodbye. A dog was crying on the street in the middle of a field. He was so afraid of people. The people carefully took him. He will not cry anymore. Some kind people saved the life of a baby parrot who was badly trapped in some thread. Look at this hole in the tree. This is a parrot house. The poor baby must have fallen out from the hole. They saved the bird and gave him freedom. After realizing, rescuers gave him some food and water. He's gonna be all right. Rescuers from Wildlife Aid deal with a lot of animals trapped in netting, but washing line proved to be a little more of a challenge. Simon the rescuer was quickly on scene after reports that this male fox had managed to get his leg caught in the wire. Luckily, rescuers carried enough equipment to always come up with a way. It was quite difficult to cut all the wire, but they did it. So now you're free, fella. All 4 legs are working well. That's great. He's probably got a family to feed, so he needs to come back. Take care, Foxy. A cow has stepped on a screw and it's embedded in the sole of her foot. So how deep has it gone, and has it caused an internal problem? The vet took pliers and took the screw out using some leverage. That's a pretty significant sized screw head. Has it gone all the way through? One of the interesting things is the blackened area around the site weather, so the doctor made some treatment of this area. Now you can see there's no more circle left, which is good for this girl. The Hope for Paws rescue team was informed about a dog living in a junkyard his whole life. Look, this was his home. What a terrible picture. The rescuers put a leash on him and named him Flash. Local people said goodbye to him. And now he really needs a warm bath and medical treatment. He was so happy to be cleaned. Now he's waiting for an adoption in the foster home. Good luck to him. Indra, the mother dog, was a strong and loving mother. One day, she was out searching for food and she suddenly felt a sharp pain in her hind leg. Despite her condition, Indra refused to let it stop her from finding food for her puppies. One day, a kind woman saw her struggling on the street and took her and her puppies to the vet. The kind woman found a warm and comfortable home for Indra and her puppies and provided them with all the food and medical care they needed. Indra was overjoyed at the love and care she and her puppies were receiving. She no longer had to struggle to find food, and her puppies were finally safe and healthy. Years went by, and Indra's puppies grew up and left the nest. She spent the rest of her days in her warm and loving home, surrounded by the love and care of the kind woman who had rescued her. Such a heartwarming story. A dog shelter received a call and photos of a lonely stray dog. He stays alone and sleeps outside on the concrete. Rescuers went there to help him. Look how skinny he is. Starving and sick, his leg was injured. The good news is that he gained weight and his appetite is excellent. He enjoys his life now. Very soon, this good boy Paco will meet his forever family. Good luck to him. A kitten was discovered in the rubble of an earthquake. The baby was properly exhausted after days of fasting. Fortunately, rescuers found him. He was just hungry and exhausted without any serious health problems. The kitten hadn't slept for a long time, making his body exhausted. He got a new sweet home and a new name, Ben. His new owner loves him so much. Now Ben has the best cat life with a lot of love and toys. Look at this park. One small dog has been found here following people. No one seems to be looking for her. The rescue team came here to help this dog. She definitely was treated at the vet just recently. The rescue team took her and will try to change her life. They visited the vet clinic for a checkup. After they bought Lisa a collar and a leash, now she's got a lot of toys, snacks, and love. Good news for Lisa. The video operator decided to adopt her. This is exactly the life she deserved. A rescuer accidentally came across a puppy wandering on the sidewalk. The people immediately ran to save the dog. The poor puppy was very weak and shivering from the cold. He came to check the baby. He was all wet and dirty, so now he's not a stray anymore. Fortunately, his health condition was all right. He just had a little fever. He had been starving and stressed for a long time, but now he can take a rest and recover. After sleeping, his health seems to have completely recovered. He's such a playful little boy. Such a lucky and happy puppy. People found this poor deer with his leg caught in an iron fence. His leg was stuck in a really bad position. Fortunately, people helped him.
Well, I got it.
The grateful deer even let people pet him a little bit.
Right, you'll be all right. See?
Come back to your family and be careful with fences, sweetie. In a quiet and secluded area, a stray dog family struggled to survive. She's malnourished and weak, barely able to care for her little ones. One day, people stumbled upon the family, quickly realizing that the mother dog and her puppies needed immediate attention. The veterinarians were shocked at the mother dog's state. She was severely emaciated and dehydrated. Her puppies were also given a warm bed to sleep in. At first, Rosie and her puppies were shy and frightened. Over the next few days, the mother dog and her puppies gradually regained their strength. As the weeks went by, the puppies grew bigger and more boisterous. They are very playful and active dogs. Soon they will all be adopted and have new lives. This baby was lying in the mud by the highway. People were busy passing by. Then she noticed a man and approached him. She ran straight into his arms, wanting help. It was impossible to leave her alone on such a dangerous road. She must have been abandoned by her owner. This baby won't meet the bad things she's been through before. At the new home, she ate the best meal of her life. By the time she acclimated to her surroundings, then her new owner took her to the vet for vaccination. She's growing up day by day. Now she is a very happy with a loving owner. On the sail, people spotted a sea turtle, which was caught in a fishing net. Following the alga cover on her back, she was obviously trapped for weeks already. One man jumped into the water to help the poor turtle. She got nervous. Finally, a rescuer got the net with the boat hook and pulled her to the sailing boat. They started to free her up by cutting the net. She was so exhausted, and then finally cut free. Such a relief for all the team. Go back to your sea home. This lonely turtle was in the middle of the parking area. A boy noticed her. Then he moved the turtle to the safe grass. Now the turtle is all right, thanks to these people. Sadly, human cruelty is something we see far too often. This poor pigeon was nothing short of appalled, picked up by a group of children. They cut his wings and left him unable to fly. The poor bird urgently needed help to get back to the skies. A rescue team started to reconstruct her wings. It was important to test each one before fastening each and every new feather into the wing. Just a few days of rehab and she can already fly once more. We hope it won't be too long before she can return to freedom. This is real magic. The duck family decided to cross the street on the highway. It's so dangerous for these birds. Local police rushed up to protect them. So the family finished their way across successfully. It's so nice to see when people work to help animals. A man found a wounded kingfisher bird flopping around on a stream bank. He put the kingfisher in the back of the truck and brought him home. Obviously, something's wrong with him. He couldn't fly. Poor buddy. Next day, they took him to the wildlife center. He will be all right. It's a lucky chance that she was noticed by a human. These were really heartwarming and sad stories. Sometimes, people make a lot of effort to save these animals. Sometimes animals are struggling so much, and they deserve to live happy and healthy lives. Do you have the same story? Share in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. See you!